Hello everybody! Today for Creative Creatures, we're going to see how I draw a Jellystone Crab. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look at the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, explanation time. Jellystone Crab. Doesn't exist. I made it up 100%. So here's the idea. I wanted to draw a crab. I just love the creepy claws and all that stuff. And then I thought of, well, what kind of crab is there? Well, I didn't actually think of that. I just Google searched crab, and I saw some interesting crabs. I saw a stone crab, and that was my favorite. That's got the big claws, right? The big, huge, gigantic ones, and that's the one I like the most. But then I thought, okay, well, stone crab is kind of cool. I can make it look like stone, right? But that's just a stone crab. There's no play on words. There's no oddness to it, you know? So I thought, well, how can I mix it up? What can I do different? And so stone, Yellowstone, Jellystone, right? I just thought of some kind of simple play on words. And so Yellowstone is already a play on, Jellystone from, what is it, Yogi Bear? Is already a play on Yellowstone, right? So I thought, let's just do that. Let's just keep going with those crazy words of jelly, because that's the color I can do. I can make it look like jelly, right? Like a purplish grape jelly, something like that, right? And then I thought, well, if we're gonna make stones, let's go ahead and make them like rock-like style. So I'm gonna do like a purple rock crab, basically, in so many words. But that's it, nothing too crazy. I just felt like drawing a crab today. I was feeling a little crabby. That's it. But that's the explanation right there. And a lot of the the legs are going to be back behind each other, so there's not too much we're really going to draw anyway. It's a nice easy Saturday. We're just going to have a little fun with creative creatures and go from there, right? Plus the way I've got the legs, I've got them kind of turned just a little bit, so it's going to kind of do that. That might be good enough for the sketch. Let me see. The trick is there aren't any good any good pictures in this position. And I do this a lot where I design the placement, but the downside is that means also that I don't have pictures in this shape or in this position. So I kind of have to make it up. But it's still fun because I get to create whatever I want to create. So there's the trick, is how to make the pinchers look like pinchers, right? I think that'll work. I think we can go with that. So let's erase some of these sketch lines real quick. And then we can just jump in with the Sharpies. And what I like to do is, the first few lines are for placement. The first lines are sketch lines. I just make sure that I'm on the page, I'm not falling off. And as I get more confident, I press harder. So those are the confidence lines. So what I'm doing now is I'm erasing the light lines, the sketch lines, and keeping the confidence lines. And that's how you live your life. Get rid of your sketchiness, keep your confidence. And that's how you live your life and be happy and make awesome drawings. Okay, I think enough has disappeared that I can see where we're gonna go. And I can jump in with the Sharpie now. So let's welcome everybody that skipped and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharp portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Mostly a fine point, but the pen's a little finer than a fine point. Can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. So I'm just going to jump in with the drawing and just get going there. I've already explained why it is the way it is, so don't think I really need to explain much more. There's the eyes right here that you can't go back to the sketch portion to find out about, right? I just don't want to keep repeating myself for those that did watch it. Like, you saw it, you enjoyed it, you heard it, and I'm not going to bore you by saying it all over again. Now, there are some cool patterns and designs and armor, basically, for a crab. So I'm not going to draw everything. I'm going to draw most of them just to give it some nice texture and whatnot. But for the most part, I'm going to do a lot of that with the color too. So let's see, I'm going to have his head. I do want to have his head. I have him like a rock, but I do kind of need to define him. So I'm going to have his little shoulder coming up like this, the top of his head like this, and then the other side, same thing, kind of coming up like that, just to kind of accent the shape of his body, right? Now, here's the other thing, because it's going to be it's like a rock. So I'm going to add extra pieces, something like this, and then like stone, right? We'll define more in a bit, but I just wanted to show that this is the edge, but because it has a rock-like texture, I wanted to like give it lumpy rocks. That makes sense? And I'm just kind of making this up too, that, you know, obviously I'm making it up because there's no such thing as a Jellystone crab. So I'm just trying to make some kind of rock texture, some smooth bits, some rough bits, some round bits around his body. Okay, so for his body shape, he's got the weird mouthy pincher types into things that I've got in the center. So we're gonna give him kind of like almost like a nose, something like that, just to help define where the front is. And then I'm gonna make like the frowny mouth. We're gonna do something like this. And again, it just kind of helps. Ooh, I almost want to give him a mustache now. It kind of helps with the weirdness of what's going on with his face. Let's do this. I've got some details I want to put in here, and I kind of want to do it with the small Sharpie just to accent some of the strangeness that's going on with all the weird stuff in his mouth, kind of thing. And then we'll come back with the big Sharpie and kind of highlight a few things. All right. And I mean, a lot of this too, I'm making up. Like, I see some stuff. I see that he's got something like this. But again, I'm also kind of, I don't see it. Like, I'm 100% making it up. But it's just to give us some weird shape for his little mouthy piece. All right. So something like that. And see, again, most of it should just probably be done with color anyway, but I just wanted to accent a little bit of certain parts just to highlight it, right? There we go. And there's gonna be more. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I wanted to draw more here, like to separate the top jelly color to the white of his body, but I'm gonna do that with color. I'm not gonna do that right now, okay? So let's bring this in. Let's say like his body is gonna be like this. And there's a lot of segmented parts here, so that's kind of the other trick, is what to add and what to not add, right? Okay, I need to stop there because now I want to draw his hands and I want to make sure that I don't accidentally draw through them. So I'm going to have one claw off to the side just a little bit. One's going to be kind of right at you. So let's draw the one that's right at us. And so from what I can tell on these, the top part is the thumb that clamps, right? The bottom part is stationary. So it's pretty much doing this. We usually think of it like this, like that's the crab, but nope, it's the little part on top that comes down. Crazy, right? So that being said, we're gonna say that this is the little thumb part claw, right? That comes down, and then it's gonna go into the other part, which is right here. So again, it's kind of hard to draw it straight on, but that'll kind of give us a pincer point, right? Oh, and you know what? I need to do this. This is one of the other reasons I like drawing crabs. The little knobby, what do you call them? Like knobs, right? Because I want to say like little bumps, but they're not. They're like little pincer bumps, like knobby knobs. I don't know what they are, but look, they're almost like teeth too, like on the claw part. So we're gonna draw a couple of round ones like teeth there. And again, we're gonna do more with color, and that'll kind of also define a few things too. But yeah, little stuff like that, little crab knobs, I guess. And I'm just kind of defining that as the front, so that kind of brings it all to the front, right? Maybe not, but that's what I'm trying to do. So there you go, a pointed straight at your claw, pointed straight at you. That's what that one is, okay? Again, I like the little knobs. We're gonna add more just to go crazy and have some fun, because again, that's what today's all about. All right. Now, the other parts we're just going to kind of do like this, right? Because they're kind of underneath where it connects. And so the other part of the arm you can't even see, right? Here we're talking about a side view. So I am going to draw more of the claw part, right? With the little teeth that are there. It's crazy how much they look like teeth. That's bizarre. How alien is a crab, right? That's pretty weird. But again, that's what I like about it. It's just something bizarre and dangerous and mysterious. Kind of like the same thing about octopus, right? There's something alien about them. There's a lot of people that believe octopus are aliens, but you know what? That's not for me to tell you that. That's you to research and figure that out. There's that claw. And again, we're gonna add some little extra stuff like that just to kind of, you know, make it I want to say claw-y, like full of claws, you know? But I'm making that up 100%. Let's do it with this. So see, this is more of a side view, that's the front view. So if nothing else, this is just an exercise in drawing and foreshortening and practicing drawing crabs. That's really what I want to do. But it's like because of this. This is why I wanted to do it, because there's so many different cool parts that are just, again, strange and foreign that if any there were a creature that demanded to be drawn, it's a crab. Because of the creativity and the strangeness that's in it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna draw his other arm back here like this. Again, like you couldn't see because of the way it was hiding behind it, so I'm just gonna kind of bring that in, and then I'm gonna say that this is that part right there. Again, there's a lot of stuff I want to draw in there, but I think I should leave it for color. Right? Oof, I'm starting to do it. I just said I'm not going to. Look at that. Okay, all we really got to do now is just draw the back of his legs that are back behind, and then we'll do the rest with color to make it really stand out. So his legs are back behind these big arms, so all you can really see is if it's going through like this, we're just going to see like this. That's that leg, and we're going to say it's coming through there, cut through that, so you can see it in between that claw, the graspy claw. Same thing here, we're gonna do this one's pretty much the same thing, like this. And these at a different angle because they are at a different angle. So something like that. Again, same thing, the legs are back behind him, so all we're really drawing now is like that. Then this one is back here, like just at a different angle, so we're gonna see this much of it, like way back there, right? So yeah, colors was really gonna be fun on this one. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So for creative creatures, that is a Jellystone Crab.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.